Hello, my last here. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. I also may or may not have made a mistake and not recorded. Hi, welcome for the YouTube side of things. You didn't miss that much YouTube side of things. Other than me having internal issues again. Like, no copper. Because slag, because all the things are busy, because I found out that the trucks are having the oil. Get oiled up. Also, I'm expediting the process of this to at least start working on the sour water. And then I got this contraption. It does seem like we don't need that much limestone now, so I'm just gonna remove that. Anywhere do I actually need more vehicles? Coal's full. This is doing its job like normal. Copper's full, but it was full because of slag. I get another here working here too. Yes, I don't have anywhere to dispose of slag. Okay, that would have been bad. I just realized how full that is. We're going to invite some more folks into the city. That's not operational, so turn it on. Want it operational. Because I can never have enough oil. We got the super pipe. The and then we're making our land bridge over to the courts. That's more oil right there. Okay. Good to know. That is another reason to be over there. Because we're going to probably smooth out a big chunk of this bay. Critical importance to import to these locations. because they are responsible for our concrete mixer. How's the natural fertilizer coming along? Oh, we're halfway to fill the tank, but that doesn't bode well for mass production of fertilizer 2. Which that, like, we had extended the plant at a sour water remover and fertilizer producer onto the oil refining plant. That currently isn't refining anything because, yes. It doesn't seem, at least, that we have parts now that is being taken around. I'll just instant finish that using Unity. Just start shipping out all of the oil into the network. So that thing comes over here. It's deposited into this system. Which then gets distributed throughout the network. Fuel producers produce even more fuel. That pipe's full, so I'm actually going to flip it about. So this one contributes to the network again. Fuel stations, where to get fuel, which barely has any fuel left. Oh, that takes advanced components, which does technically leave a little bit. Wait, I need to make that other pipe for the steam. Urgent, high priority, critical, whatever you want to call it. I kind of want the pipe done. Because then, well, it's going to fill up the pipe that it... Anyway. Piecemealing a factory. That pipe will hold 1,300 units of worth of fuel. How much would it have been to make a rail? Okay, I would have taken gravel and I would have taken... I would have to build... I'm assuming that is an assembler task. That is a level 3 assembler at steel and stone slab. Of course it is. Of course. What about the train? Hmm. So yeah, that is an advanced building instead of construction. Um, I definitely could see it when we're getting low on the iron ore. Making a train from this iron ore to back to over here. I technically should be building a trade for this oil, but I do not have the resources to build trades. The news is we finally do not ever have an iron deficit, never ever again. Okay, these belts are too slow for purposes. Okay, they're not too slow for throughput purposes. I just had made a mistake inside of the belt system. There we go. Now this will have all of the iron plates it will ever need. One day we will get recyclables, but that ain't today. Ooh, our sour water plant's working. I was forced to get these done real quick. Oh, the final bit of pipe. Whoops. That's why I was bitching that I couldn't reach it. The trucks are bitty. I'm just gonna start using Unity to get stuff delivered. I'm gonna adopt more people. Since we're having... getting these boosts. The fertilizer thing's almost full. Oh, those are advanced components. That's why they're getting done sooner. We're going to do urgent priority on that because that's filling up. Same with this. All three of them are urgent because we are filling up the location. Realizing that I'm going to then turn off the sour pipe dumper. I'm gonna turn off. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to pipe that over. Maybe just basic piping too. Okay, I'm liking how it just converts something over time. So if like something's just doing water the entire time, then it just goes blue, and then like sour water pipe is just green. I'm gonna stop dumping at least sour water into the ocean. That'll at least make our health a little bit better. Oh yeah, I completely spaced on building the fertilizer storage. Let's just make the fertilizer storage over here. Just another thing that's been planned out. I do feel like this is just like an actual refinery now. The utter mess of pipes and like stuff going around, completely like no ability to really move through. Like you could walk through this, like you ain't driving through this. So we have some time before it fills up. Yeah, so the throughput actually is being slowed down due to how much oil is being pumped from the docks to the refinery itself. There's probably actually not enough throughput through the level 2 pipe to even work through the oil refinery. I've kind of realized doing the math, the quick maths. Probably until we invent a pipe 3. It ain't gonna work, Chief. Now, I do know we have to get paper now. I think that's in the mixer, because that's the tier 3 upgrade. I'm correct. What was it? Let me go to Research Lab 3. Okay, so we need golden equipment. I wonder if we... Okay, we don't need the old science equipment because it's just now gold. So, if that's just gold equipment now, what the hell do I need? Can I make gold sun? No, I have to have a tier 3 similar to make it. I need paper and glass. Okay, I know how to make glass. That's probably pretty simple. But paper? Fuck do I make paper? Paper, 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 paper. Paper, 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 paper. Fuck do I make paper? Made in a chemical plant. I need wood chips and limestone. I want to die. I want to die. That's gonna be so painful to make. My God. Limestone's not the painful part. It's the wood chips part because I gotta make. It's not. Technically, wood chips not even gonna be that hard. It's gonna be more of an annoyance. I need to adopt people. Give me your citizens. I'm also gonna turn on the beacon because we don't seem to have enough. They're going out to go grab more oil. Okay, we've stopped production again. Or have we? I'm using it so efficiently. Not enough concrete slab. Boost. Not enough concrete? How dare you? Okay. I want to turn this off for a quick second. We need 18. How much does it produce? This produced 24. Produce 8. Oh, we don't have enough concrete. Like, specifically, we don't have enough concrete. So I have to prioritize this now. Because it's clogging up our system not having this prioritized. Be a normal smokestack. I need a normal flat conveyor. I need to go to loose. I need 2 U-shaped lifts. And one that's slightly lower. Oh, wait, I don't need one at all for that. I could just route it off here. This is all now urgent because I actually need this. Because without this, I do not have enough cement to make what I need. Bottlenecks. The bottlenecks! I need steel and copper. I don't feel like repairing that right now. I just realized I could trade for some concrete slab. There, the concrete slab at the port shall allow us to get back on track because we kind of ran out of concrete slab for a while. We're actually almost maxed out on sulfur. The ammonia. We have burnt through all of the fluid storage of sour water, so I'm not that concerned over it because we do have some backup, or we do have some overflow for sour water. And I'm really loving to see that we have a lot of spare diesel now. me check something. Slowly building out the ramp. Then we get the Hyper Iron Constructor 9000. I'm not in any rush to get the quartz, but actually, wait, let me see the order of leveling. Alright, yeah, we'll start working to that. We'll also fill up this little gap as well. We are totally flattening out this entire area. Now, I might have to come back later if I want to turn this into farmland. I'll dig out the ground and then refill it with dirt. Oh, we got the order over here. It's pretty far up. Trash ramp, trash mountain. Because the only thing I have the ability to do with trash right now is set it on fire. Which, I can't even set that much trash on fire and it produces a lot of pollution. That is 9. Now, for reference to that, this is a single blast furnace produces 24 exhausts. And 24 exhausts is 30 pollution. Once you add it up to 60. I don't know all the number crunch and all that crap, but theoretically, burning trash is just absolutely abhorrent in terms of amount of pollution it's going to throw into the air. I don't know why I'd compact waste. Maybe if I had multiple settlements, I could then ship waste around to like a main waste dump. If I was having the issue of way too much waste in an area. But I'm never gonna make another settlement other than this one. This is the main city of the entire island. If a tsunami hits, we're all dead. Alright, let the next wave of refugees come through. What can I cut down on? I'll cut down on maintenance. I would turn on the maintenance thing back on immediately, but I kind of want to build up my Unity. You know, I want to turn the ships onto fuel saver mode because I have two of them. And it's not like I need the oil immediately. So theoretically, I'm saving a lot of fuel in the long run. Interesting. That's the light fuel is actually maxed. Yeah, a flare doesn't have enough capability to offset all of the production of oil. It's 160, right? There's 60, that's 120, that's 150 units of oil. Yeah, yeah, that doesn't have enough burn potential to stop the excess. Where is it? Uh, this takes 54. Where's the pipe thing? Pipey boop de poppity boop. Pipey boop. And then go to the pipe thing. Alright, cancel the thing because it won't let me do it. And try that again. I don't think I'm going to need light oil for anything else, but I'm going to keep it open because I thought that was another thing, and then I realized I actually needed the thing. The thing and a thing and a thing and a thing. Got that that way. Teleport it. Yeah, I didn't realize my calculations were way off. But I get more flares. Yeah, this thing is a heavy polluter. Oh, this... Whoops. Yeah, once I get the fertilizer production chain up, where I can actually have dedicated fertilizer, I will turn the vegetable farms into a dual crop, where they farm both wheat and uh, vegetables. I will then throw down like loose storage. And have a bread maker somewhere. We got a mild flu. So, ouchies. Alright, let the refugees in to replace the people we lose to flu. Whoops-a-daisies. I also, if I have enough fertilizer, I could do vegetable and potato. I wonder how much waste I am literally producing. Alright, with my water scheme, I actually do have enough water coming in now to constantly produce enough steam for everything. So that there will never... I just saw... Why, hello there. How's it going? Yes, this is a raid. You have rated me, congratulations. I'm currently exploding my brain trying to play this game. Oh, it's fine. Well, Cabal, I am Lost Galaxy Gamer. I am a guy that floats through space playing games. I also have recently gotten the Twitch affiliates, so there's a bunch of stuff you can play with in terms of chat thingamabobs. I haven't really experimented with how much shell points generate and how what the right pricing is. So I kind of just threw out the pricing for channel point stuff. You want to poke and prod that. So I needed some coffee. My brain is all mush right now. Trying to solve production issues. What's wrong with you? Nothing. You're doing what you're supposed to. Okay. Let's set this to rush order. Don't have enough slabs. The entire production. We got the first mixer coming up. Let's go. Too bad the All the other 8 million pipes are not done. Oh, the big oil pipe is done. Let's go. I would build a bunch of storage at the refinery itself, but I don't think there's really much point in doing that because the pipe itself is just giant storage anyway. And then we got the wonderful construction project over here. Oh, okay, now I can pause the beacon again. No longer dying of flu. Hmm. Do. Just never have enough vegetables. Vegetables, never enough. Of course we don't. But we do have diesel. Let's go. That means the fuel production is about to stop. We have burnt through all of that light oil. I think we could stop for a bit. Save us some pollution. Because the refinery is about to stop, so there's no point of burning through all of the oil. We do need it for steam generation. As we burn it in the boilers. I could technically, but that's also why I'm not going to do it, route the oils through the like turn these boilers or have boilers and this thing for. Does this make more steam? I don't remember. Does it? No, it technically doesn't. But I could route that instead of coal. The boilers. The funny realization I've had is I checked electric boilers, and electric boilers burn more power than they produce. Because they produce about 4.5 megawatts. And that's enough to make 4 megawatts of power. Actually, wait. No, that is 4 megawatts of power. They got all the extra flywheels that don't activate because they don't need to activate. Checking out because I know there's some mining locations. There's a coal mine, a quartz mine, and a sulfur mine, which I don't need the sulfur mine. I have enough sulfur on my own. Turning, because I do oil processing. So, sulfur is built up. Teleport there. So we have some space for the sour water processing. Do 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 do. do, do. That did free up a lot of space. Yeah, it essentially cleared the line. Now we're processing through all the salt water. Although I'm assuming we're about to stop because the refineries are about to stop. Oh, I turned these off for 2 seconds and they already filled up the tank back up. Okay, I'll turn on another one. Although the oil system is basically full. Yeah, I'll keep 2 burning because it does seem that we use a bit of diesel. It does seem like trucks decide to stop at the fuel station to refuel. That's the thing I do have noticed. Uh, brain. I'm about to have to expand the city again. Again, we just don't have concrete slab. Probably trade again. Just to get some additional concrete slab. Because that concrete slab is still about... Concrete slab has been such a bottleneck. I'm actually going to restart the kindlings again. Even though they're technically less efficient at what they do. I'd rather have a less efficient thing adding to the total production than just being more efficient. Like, AK, I might be wasting more resources, but not having the resource that they produce. Let me look at the terraforming. They're almost done. They're gonna finish dumping that, and I'll continue down, going this way. You do. So a bunch of the retaining walls broke, but whatever, I don't care. I just got jump scared by lightning. That actually legitimately scared me for no reason. Like, what the hell? Do. Well, we're mining up a storm here. I do love the visuals of this game. So we're directly just mining coal, for the most part. Also, we'll have to reconsider how to dig in this spot because the coal is down farther. Is we got all these mixers. Alright, so I need to turn this off of import and do exclusive export. Oh, goody. We actually had that stall out. So now we'll have a constant supply of compost for a while. That'll be good. Finally catching up on yellow construction components. For the most part. We're not exactly done. We got a lot of construction to go still. There's also a lot of just pipes, which pipes are pretty easy. Do we get another mild flu? Yeah. Alright, bring in the refugees to supplement my workforce that is dying to the flu. Burn off that heavy oil. Because we can keep one of these flares on for at least that. There is the emergency pipe if I ever somehow burn through all of the heavy oil and the light oil by accident. So we boosted that, so... yeah, so we're good on crude oil for a while. Let me check the pumps out here and what their impact is. They've already gone through 10,000 units of oil. Might as well say 10,000 barrels of oil. There's only 90,000 barrels left. Now we're storing out. This is probably a really fucking dangerous storage. If there was any risk of like detonation and or disaster, things like this and like this would be like massive red flags. But like oxygen storage, because I know oxygen's extremely volatile on its own. Like one spark and kaboom. I'm about to store 3 massive containers of it, right next to each other, right next to some fertilizer. Oh, that's not really fertilizer for that, just like organic normal fertilizer, I think. Getting rid of the nitrogen. And now we're making our fertilizer 1. You hit urgent on these. We actually do have fertilizer 2 now, so... So they're maxed out in fertilizer 1. So we've burnt through all of that. Oh, we need to trade for more concrete slab. There's more concrete slab down. We have a bunch of excess big components. So we're actually going to deliver somewhere, because I know someone wants out the gate. No, they actually all don't. Oh, I can upgrade those rigs. We all actually donate to them. Because I know that's going to allow them to hold more people. I'll take. Wait, can I not do anything with these beakers anymore? Oh no, I'll be changing those beakers into high grade beakers. Oh, so what am I doing? I can technically make the recycle plant now. I think I'll put it right here. And I'm gonna put a bunch of storages down. Where's the boost invader? Because now I can take those recyclables out of the maintenance area. How's this going? These need to be done immediately, please. Because we almost gone through all of our organic fertilizer. Again, not enough concrete slab. I'll let the housing be fluid. It'll be fine. People die off pretty quickly anyway. Now it's gonna... Whoever has no trees to harvest. Ah! I'm guessing I can't reach those up there, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Where's a resource area that I need kind of cleared? So I'm gonna have it come up here, start cutting trees. Clearing the side of the mountain for me. No, I'm just gonna have it full, like, cleared. Also clear over here, because mine's probably gonna kill a lot of those trees. We'll see if there's any natural growth of trees. We'll upgrade that pipe. Just to pull out the waste faster. Okay, we're actually pulling more water than the rain is able to put back into the ground. So we actually do have a future water crisis on our hands. Due to both farming and industry, I actually need more water. The good news is I think I do have the easy solutions. I can just use this water. Although I'm going to use the... I am going to separate it out. So first I need to get the main pipe. That will be what is going to go over there and bring all of the water in the first place. And because I'm doing it like the spaghetti style, for a specific reason is I don't want to have to try to calculate how much water something needs. I'm just going to try to shove it in with the rest of the network. As I proceed to die. It does require advanced components for both constructions. This will be a priority 2, priority 2, priority 2, all this. I do technically need the water pretty quickly. Although, we're not going to need as much water because there's a bunch of production that's going about to stop. Which might be the saving grace. And the backup water reservoir for the power system is at least doing its job and being, you know, the backup. It's just, we're about to have a lot of farming issues if I don't solve the water issue pretty quickly. And I'll worry about getting that tier 2 fertilizer out later. You know, once I have the ability to, you know, farm properly. Oh, the concrete maker doesn't have enough water to make concrete, of course. So I'm going to import more slab. If I spend enough tier 3 components, I could, you know, get another cargo ship if I really wanted to. Oh yeah, now I can turn on the renewables. I'll just start sorting, or well, the maintenance guys start recycling equipment they fix. Yoink. Just to build that now. So, yeah, the fertilizer area is done. We do have a lot of spare sulfuric acid. I also do have a lot of fertilizer. Yeah, well, since we've got all the fuel situation sorted out, we barely had to touch the reserves. Which, yeah, that's pretty good news. How's the coal going? Actually burning through a lot of it, so probably want to get another excavator and 3 trucks. I do like how this lower area has been completely cleared of trees. It feels pretty nice. It's pretty developed. Whatever... Well, actually, this doesn't take that much to make into just glass. Glass mix. Wait, what the fuck do I need to make glass mix? To make glass mix, I need salt, sulfuric acid, limestone, and sand. So I need salt. I need mother truckin' salt. Also, making the acid does not know. Oh wait, I technically need less sand. That would be if I had like a byproduct of acid, which how the fuck would I make a byproduct of acid? Assuming it would be in the refinery. Distillation? Or is it derivatives? No, it's not there. Oh, that's how I make it. It's literally under it. Water and sulfur. I do have excess sulfur. I could start doing that. Making acid. How much sand mix does that make? That makes 60, and how much do I need for a blast furnace for sand mix? 30. Yeah. Then if that's the case, I'm gonna need some more excavators. Let's get 2 and then 4 trucks. I'm gonna need another mining tower. Let me just up the... One, I gotta use a mixer. First use a mixer. Shoot, I was gonna use that area for a farm. Oh, then I'll move somewhere over here. Well, I could just get trucks to deliver the sulfur. I don't need to have to take it by Alright, so the glass maker takes 24 glass. So it is the entire enchilada. It's not like how the other stuff works. Wait, does... okay, so I technically need 2 blast furnaces. I technically need more housing. That's actually what I need. So I'm not going to worry about glass because I don't have enough workers to employ in glass. Yeah, we're gonna have a slight food issue for a bit because we didn't have enough water. They don't have contracts, but at least they'll build up more population. Also, it might unlock new trade offers. Not seeing any new trade offers, but they do have more population. I will do the final donation while I'm at it. We technically are producing it, and we're not really using it the current second. So I might as well max out their reputation. So I'm still stuck building more of the other components. Kinda sucks that we cannot fill the irrigation tanks right now. I already have excess of these resources, so I might as well get more slab when I can. Yeah, where's the slab buildings for storages? Because I know they fill up pretty quick. I'm going to upgrade them. Also going to put them on a pretty high upgrade already. Just so there's more space to put even more slab inside of this building. The second water pipe's almost done. Yeah, we are absolutely draining the reservoir of the underground. It's about to be a really big fucking problem. I also gotta redesignate more stuff for the mine. We are almost done. That shouldn't collapse the line. You know what? I'm going to pull at least one off. I don't want to somehow collapse the conveyor belt with all our garbage. That would suck. You also do have to dig down a bit deeper for the rest of the coal. Mm. Yeah. Okay, we got the second water pipe up. So once we get to that, because we got the pipe filling up, running over here, so hopefully that'll start filling up the farm's irrigation systems. Yeah, we are absolutely trucking through water. I think that what other than the housing that needs to be built, then we are done with yellow parts. At least the 8 million tasks that I had with them. Mm. You know, one thing we can just start throwing into the sea to try to build land is that garbage. I really, really, really desperately need to. We have gone through a lot of the iron. Once we get rid of most of the deposit, I'm going to try to dig downwards to find how deep the deposit goes. Once we do that, then I can designate the rest of it. How the coal mine literally has a bunch of coal left still under. Never enough slab. Whoops. I'm just in such desperate need of a concrete slab that I'm like, just throw the resources. Just throw all of the resources. Yeah, we're gonna flip it backwards, because we're not really manufacturing oil at the current second. Oh, sour water's full. Okay. Why is this? Oh, it's because the ammonia is full. And the ammonia is full because the... Wait, we actually have too much fertilizer too? Just force bill all those pipes pretty quickly. Hopefully with all these extra new pumps, you know, we'll actually meet water demands. The rate that we seem to be depleting the underground reserve, I might have to look towards actually making desalination plants. Do I technically have access to those, or let me check the research. Water recovery. Salt production, glass mixing. Basic desalination. It's a basic distiller. What do I use brine for? there anything that uses brine? Apparently not seeing anything that uses brine. I'd probably just throw brine into the sea, because that's what they do with normal brine anyway. I'm gonna update the dirt belts. At least the main thoroughfares. Wait, yeah, fuck. I need to lay some pipe down. Actually, it technically is good that we have it going in reverse. Because now I can just grab basic bitch pipe from that into this. Instant finish it. Because then the rubber manufacturer is going to get back on track, because that's most likely what's happening is the rubber manufacturer can't actually produce rubber. Just force upgrade those things as quickly as possible. I'll just pause that part of the system. Oh, we have burned through a lot of the diesel, either by moving it around or such. Uh-oh. What's wrong? What's wrong? We don't have any. We don't have any. We don't have any coal. We don't have any coal. Why do we not have any coal? All right. Priority number one. Good thing I have the fucking backup diesel generators. Alright, I need every excavator available to try to fix what the fuck they're doing, because I might have to reorient the mission, start digging down immediately. Oh yeah, I'm gonna expand the zone. Walk back. We're gonna pull that out. And we're gonna start digging down even farther. First, we gotta fucking level this area. Yeah, having to emergency level the area. We need to do a dig down. Hmm. Actually, how deep does it say it goes? Okay, it's not that deep. I don't need to go that downwards. Move that. Probably need to go down to -6. Mm. Fuck. And having to do an emergency change in the mining strategy. Also, can I buy coal? Can I buy coal? Why wouldn't I have maintenance? We don't have uh where's the iron scrap? There it is. Do, do. This is actually such an emergency. I'm going to pull vehicles off of this. Oh, so breaking down doesn't actually break the vehicle, it just stops it for a while. Oh, so get the recyclables over there. So we're not breaking because of the lack of coal. We're breaking down because I made a mistake in production fuse. I probably didn't mean to make this big of a fucking ramp. I'll actually shit can part of the ramp. Because it is getting close to the mining designation. All of the problems all happening at once. Yippee! Because the steam turbine is dead. Alright, we're almost there. You go a bit farther. This is why I wanted a big ramp like this, because I know if you have it too tight, then I don't think that many excavators can work on the same spot. All we need is the coal to start actually flowing back into the system. Or we accept all that dirt into. We're almost to the coal! We're almost there! I probably could have just dug down inside of the pit, then make this ridiculous ramp that I like making. Alright, I think we're just starting about to hit coal. We're almost there! Yep, we're starting to hit coal. The true question is, did we dig down too deep? Or are we, like, going under it? Mm-mm. Oh yeah, we need to put those parts. Mm. We just need to upgrade these to get for all that stone in there. And now we've hit pay dirt. We're just mining stone and coal now. Another thing is, I think I could just turn this pit into a giant stone quarry. And then forever just dig down. Never mind. I don't need to throw all of the coal out that way. Rip. It broke down. No. Mm. I have burnt off all of the extra oils. fertilizer must be delivered through pipes. I can't actually, have them delivered by trucks. Okay. It's good that I read that. I'm assuming there's enough fertilizers for 4 farms. Are soybeans like vegetables? No, I think soybeans come out of the other end. Oh, yeah, so... The only thing I can do with extra with the potato fields will be vegetables. I can't really... do anything else with the potato fields. There will be no rest for the fields now. They will produce until they literally cannot produce no more. We'll have to produce wheat. As well. Now I need to build more storages. Upgrade that, and I'll get level 2 loose storage. Add a loose conveyor belt. Get level 2 normal storage. Daily normal conveyor belt of that. I don't want to be growing tree saplings too, because I'm not currently using those. And then finally, another level 2 loose storage. I can't give them soybeans. I have to turn that directly into tofu. Turns that stuff into tofu. I need limestone and sulfur to make tofu? What the fuck is a tofu? Alright. I'm not trucking limestone all the way over here. I'm not belting limestone all the way over here. I also might do that for sulfur as well. If I feel like it. This will be limestone. Set it as an import. This will be sulfur. Set as an import. Does feed a loose storage? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh. I need a pipe and water for it. And out comes the tofu. We'll make this the tofu shop. Assuming tofu is a flat belt. Yes. Yes, it is. And then I will run a elevated flat belt. I will run a loose storage for the soybeans. Mm, boop, boop. And a boop. Now this field's doing wheat, so I gotta set up a wheat production. So this is a baking unit. That means I do have to make another shop. I do love the idea. Just we have this is the tofu shop. This is the bread shop. Mm. Is bags of wheat? Is that not storable? But it is storable. Mm-hmm. Brain to brain, 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 brain. Next we need a water pipe. And after that, we need a flat conveyor. Right, wait, I almost forgot the very important lift for the wheat. This is totally sanitary, me putting this fucking wheat conveyor belt under the goddamn trash conveyor belt. Alright, trucks, get out of there. Oh yeah, I need to build these flat belts for... for the vegetable dispensaries. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Make sure I didn't... Okay, I didn't screw up that other one. And then this will root in the sky. Actually, isn't there already a... Yes, there already is just a line. I don't even have to root it anywhere. Farms are going to get priority for the piping because I need to get them starting to get fertilizer immediately. Everything else is secondary. Yeah, I am pumping in fertilizer too. Use 10 every 60 seconds. Well, they would if they were all fucking broken. Alright, since we can't have nice things... I'm gonna add it as secondary. I'm assuming if the output's full, then I'll switch to the other one. Mm-hmm. Hold on, can the trucks even reach this? Yes. So I don't have to worry about it not being able to reach it. Now that we got the power system back on, which that was the main extreme worry. Now I just gotta suffer through the maintenance hell. Things not working and breaking and falling apart. So we got renewables, which technically are good for if you are kind of like out of iron at this point somehow. So I need a lot more limestone right now. I think I'm gonna pull one off because we're at the coal now. Got that and then 2 trucks over here. So I kind of need to catch up with limestone, and also I need it for tofu. I actually have slab excess, so I'm going to turn off the limestone kindlings. Because there's not really much point of me using them if I already have all the slab I kind of currently need. If you know, the thing that makes the electronics breaks, there's not enough electronics that I can't really fix anything. This is gonna probably be painful for a long time. So I think, yeah, we're at the level that we are going to be taking out all the gold this time. Whoops. You have wheat. Yeah, they actually have wheat stored up, so this is actually urgent as well. They're also currently farming wheat. Yeah, no, that's great. It's fucking great. Oh, we don't have enough unity to do anything. I'm gonna decrease the health. No, we're gonna decrease that. There, now it's emptying out its wheat just in the nick of time before the next week. Now, true question is, can I use ammonia for anything else? Because I have a massive surplus of it. Ammonia, ammonia. What can I do with ammonia? Ammonia plus oxygen is just fertilizer. Well, I do have a lot of excess uh, oxygen, so I could just route the ammonia into the chemical plant to make more fertilizer. Alright, that doesn't mean I need to build pipes, though, unfortunately. Um... Grab the other oxygen thing. We gotta go grab the ammonia. Let's do urgent. Urgent. We need to urgently finish this stuff so I can start making more fuel again. Chemical plants will easily be made because we have the red materials to do it. It is just everything else requires yellow. Mm. All right. And so there we go. Now we've fixed it where our petrol plant can work again. Yippee! Oh, so now it's just waiting for oil. Okay. I do love that we've never actually filled the tanks for the sour water conversion. Oh, high supply light oil. Set fire. As long as we get enough supply in versus demand. Oh, first bit of tofu. Oh, well, we got it in there. I think I need to tap into the actual water system specifically for the city. The city doesn't have enough water. Urgent. Because I kind of need the water at the city. I even quick build that. Or is that pipe stagnant? Okay, good. We're actually filling up the water tower for the city. Why do we have no coal again? Oh, because we digged into a side pocket of nothing. I've had two over here again. Because we currently do not have enough coal production. I might as well just upgrade this. Teleport there using Unity. Yeah, I was gonna abandon that. How the fuck is there not even like a single drop of water coming through this pipe? We never make enough water. Water is just impossible. Alright, where the fuck's the desalination plant? I am so tired of never having a water. And then basic distiller. Swear to God, if this isn't enough. At least that's not using advanced compots. Just using fucking coal again. Resource that keeps getting more precious by the second. But I have kind of little other choice than to do this. Time to make more pipe stuff. There's the pipes. There's the pipes. And now I get a loose invader shape. No, I'll pull from this because I don't want to pull from too much of the reactor, of the whole reactor, because if I do that, I know what's gonna happen. Something really stupid's gonna happen. Like, the thing's gonna use up all of the coal, and I would be left with holding the bag of, oh shit. I just saw it stockpiling, so I'm assuming... that we're making the bread. It looks like we're about to start stockpiling bread. I am 100% fine with. It looks like we also have enough vegetables now. You'll be dumping brine into the ocean. Looks like brine doesn't hurt the ocean. Yippee! Oh, we can at least, like, fill up the containers full of seawater before we start. This will hopefully, you know, give me enough to work with this. Yeah, we've slowly filling up the reservoirs. Let me check. Okay, we are actually using the ammonia enough to circle of life this. Although it does look like we're about to fill up the... we've already filled up the other fertilizer. If that's the case, then I'm gonna select pipe 2 and run out to the other one. Mm. So I'll just then route it through that and give this also fertilizer. Targets 200%. Uh, do we have enough cord? I could just do a full crop cord. Mm, okay, that does eat more fertilizer, but I don't really care at the current second. I'm just trying to eat up ammonia and sulfur. Well, it's good to know I have a lot of fucking sulfur. If I ever need to use it for anything. Mm. It has the coal situation. Not improving. I legitimately think it's because the thing can't sort fast enough. Is there another ore sorter? Yes, but it requires 450 high-grade components. I'm not gonna risk that. You know what? I could... No. Currently, it's okay. As long as we're putting in, just the ore that we need, it'll probably be fine. It'll probably not be a problem. Also trying to fill up storages down the way as well, so it's not like that bad. Yeah, but we're just not having any actual extra storage of coal. That's slightly concerning. Yeah, I'm just gonna add another one, and I'm going to add belts. This is gonna be kind of wacky, goofy, woofy. Kind of has to be done. I'll just Unity deck that done immediately. Because there's just not enough processing power, so might as well just double it up. Because that's actually probably what's just gonna fix our throughput. Although the amount of stone that we're kind of just turning through. But it does look like I picked the right level, because we are right at the coal. What's left of it. I'm gonna operate these pipes because these farms go through a fuckload of water. There we go. The desalination plants are actually coming in handy now. fill up on several water again, but it's not like... Okay. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to build another production line to eat sulfur. That's just how it's going. Although now we are at really a good spot, economically wise, where I'm not having to fix a crisis every 2 seconds. The only crisis that I foresee in the very near future is this right here. There is not that much coal left in this hill. Actually, there's a lot of fucking coal left in this hill. It's just... Once that goes away, then I'm out of coal. Like, easy, accessible coal. And that's not easy to replace. Because I would have to go up this mountain to grab this coal. And I might physically want to build a train at that point. Because belts can only get me so far. And realistically, the belts right here, where I have going spaghetti everywhere, is as much belts as I physically want in a factory location. These belts are already pushing at what they're supposed to do. But it feels like it is bearable in terms of factory layout. Now, getting a belt that goes over here, all the way down here, depositing into here, is unacceptable. I would not be able to do that. I'm also gonna have to try to fucking flat this shit out for a train station later. I'm also going to try to move that trash belt over to make space. And the oil pipeline is only temporary, because once the oil goes away... Because we are slowly tapping all of the oil. Because it does take time for them to go grab oil from the rigs. So... Probably once I start digging into this mound to get the other coal, I'm going to start considering my options for train ability. Because there's just too much work go from there to there. Like, technically, I wanted to trade for the oil. The problem is the oil... Or I didn't have the resources to even build a train. Now I have resources to even consider building a train. I have the housing, I have the workforce, I have 36 months of food. Everything is looking up. I also have so much fertilizer. So, fighting and finally beating the utter pain that is what all the logistics. I am now finally at a rest point in terms of logistics. I have gotten mostly everything solved. The only thing I don't have solved is concrete slabs, but I am well okay ignoring that. Oh, there's not enough crushed slag now. Boost that. Got water dealt with. I got... the reserves didn't dip that low. The reserves for this one are dipping pretty low. Anyways, I keep trying to ramble. I'm gonna call it here. I'm tired. I want to pass out. And I feel like I've gained some significant progress. Copper is always... Anyway, I'll figure that out later. I'm not gonna worry about copper right now. I'll probably start trying to get a production line together for glass, and paper, and I'm gonna keep probably bulldozing this forest as much as possible. And eventually think about conservation. Probably I'll... Let me check. Somewhere over here I'll probably think about making a renewable forest. Well, actually, I probably should make a renewable forest right here, because I don't got anything to do it here. And it is a nice little spot, so that'll probably be my renewable forest. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just get the corn farm to stop making so much corn. Make some saplings. Anyway, I'm stalling because I want to keep playing this game, but I need to pass out because I need sleep. I need sleep. This is the end of the YouTube recording. Goodbye! Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air is thin. The game begins, but no one wins. Oh, it shines like gold, it feels like fire. A fleeting touch, a burning desire. The strings are tied, the stage is set. A broken soul.